Hello again from the Vuvuzela team. Today we're at Curro, Mount Richmore, and we're going to be chatting to Head of School, Mr. Thomas. Welcome to the Vuvuzela.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Ballito. You're new to our area, but previously you have taught around the world. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, and where you come from.
Great, yeah, it's wonderful to be in Ballito. It's a beautiful place. Originally I'm from the Eastern Cape, but I've spent a number of years in the UK and Ireland. Most recently I was in Johannesburg and Newcastle, of all places. So it's good to be in the sunny part of our country.
Excellent. And how's it been settling into Curro now, obviously during a lockdown period?
Look, it's been interesting. There's been challenges, as all schools will have gone through those challenges, but I think we've been very blessed in that we've got a wonderful staff, we've got amazing children and really supportive parents. So it's run smoothly. There've been one or two little things to manage around technology, but so far it's gone quite well, and I'm really happy with where we're at the moment.
You're very hands-on head of school. We've seen you with the castle kids, reading to them, very involved. What is your focus with the school going forward? Obviously still during lockdown, but coming out of lockdown.
Well, look, the real focus for me is just around family, first of all, and making sure that our children and our parents feel as though all the things that we do from an educational point of view ensure that they achieve the goals and the targets they're setting themselves from an academic point. But it's not always easy. Parents work really hard during the day and they're not always at home with regards to lockdown and the time needed to support their children when they need that support at home. So we've had to find new ways of ensuring that the academic standards that we set have been met. Unfortunately, things like sport have been put on hold for the time being, and culture to a degree also, but we're looking forward to those all opening up and really pushing the exciting parts for little children. They're not always that excited about being in the classroom. I think after lockdown they've realized the loss of the friendships that they weren't able to continue with during lockdown. So I'm looking forward to all those exciting things that children love to do, and I'm looking forward to being in the classroom more with them and getting to know many of them. So those are exciting times for me.
It's also quite a difficult time of year because with matrics. So what's going on in the high school? How are they coping?
Yeah, you feel sorry for the matrics. It's been really tough on them. One of the comments I made to them the other day in the life orientation class was they've got to see the challenges that they face as opportunities to find new solutions and always look for those silver linings in tough times. So hopefully they're the only year that has to deal with lockdown. But children are resilient. You know, they find these solutions as they go, and we obviously can't continue with all the things we would normally do throughout the year with regards to matrics, but we're finding new and exciting different things to do, and they're coming up with many of those ideas. So I think this is an interesting space to watch because there's going to be some exciting developments in their year, and currently they're busy with their 40 days, so we've had to modify that to a degree, but they've still come up with some ingenious ideas around how they can celebrate, so I've enjoyed that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Curro is also very community and family orientated, and I mean, I look at Ballito Rocks and how that campaign came about with the Curro kids. On a Saturday morning on the beach, all the Curro kids are running around collecting their rocks. What other community projects is Curro Mount Richmore involved in?
Well, I think at this time with lockdown, the challenge for most of our community is income. So you've got a lot of parents and other members of our community who are challenged when it comes to income. So what we've tried to do is ensure that not only as a school, but children within the school are part of giving back to the community. So we've got lots of different projects where we are trying to help the community in various ways, from food hampers, the bedding during the winter, warm clothes. So they're involved in so many different things to try and give back. We are so lucky that many of our children, the majority, come from homes where there is income, and to teach children in school to be reminded that they may be blessed, but they need to then bless others is also important. So it's a real focus for us, and I think that the Curro Rocks initiative was a great example of that, you're right, and I really enjoyed it. And what it really helps also is just keeping families together. So a Saturday down in the promenade with mom and dad, riding your bike, looking for rocks, going for a coffee, having a swim, all those kinds of things. I think that's important, and we lose it a little bit sometimes when we have to focus so hard on generating income as parents and focusing on our business. We sometimes don't always have the time. It's such a precious commodity. So little things like that, I think that helps a lot. So it's been nice.
It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you today on the Vuvuzela. Just to obviously our parents and our local viewers here in Ballito, maybe just a message about 2021 and maybe what Curro's got in store for next year.
We've got a couple focuses for next year. One of them is just making sure that we appreciate where we are. So whether it's at home or being at a school like ours, and a small thing is just beautifying our campus. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're pushing really hard to make the space that we live in, the space that we work in, lovely. So that's a real focus. And I don't have green fingers. I'm not particularly great at it, but I see massive value in it. And the children, with regards to planting trees, looking after the area that they're in, that's going to be quite exciting for them. And it's a skill that we don't always push particularly hard, you know. So one of the exciting projects is a vegetable garden where we can grow vegetables and contribute to the community. So the children are going to do that, and that's really nice. The second thing is just back to the norm of the academics to support the culture. We're going to be launching a couple of new projects. One of them is we're building a new cultural venue, so we're excited about that, where dance, drama, music, marimbas, choir, all those kinds of things has their own venue, and it's going to take a big investment. So it's over R1 million, and we're excited for that, and I can't wait to launch all those details. And then the third thing is just around old school discipline. So I'm not always everybody's favorite because I believe in old school manners and dressing smartly and greeting, and we're going to push our children to remember the importance of that, and that's going to be something that we're going to have a big focus on. So I'm looking forward to next year. It's exciting.
Thank you so much for your time today. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you face to face, and we look forward to seeing the incredible developments that Curro has to offer going forward in 2021.
Awesome. We look forward to having you back.
To our viewers out there, thank you for joining us today, and stay safe. Till next time.